Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We got it! We got
You 52 booklet.
it! Somebody clip this one.
Welcome to Justice League Rewatch. I'm Jared, and no, we are not talking about Spider-Man today. We are talking about Justice League Far From Home. I'm with Nick. What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
Ah, dang it! I watched the movie instead of the. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. So we're talking about the No Way Home episode, which is basically I almost said JSA, a Legion of Superheroes.
Wait, Jared, you said No Way Home episode.
Okay, yeah. We're talking about
The episode's called Far From Home.
Okay, my mistake. We're talking about the Far From Home episode.
Old man.
When you're actually older, you know what? No, it doesn't work because I'm a young man. You're an old man. Even young people make mistakes.
But you had an old man moment. You're getting older, brother.
No, that would work if I made as many old man moments as you did, sir.
That's the hand of time comes for us all, brother.
It's gonna come for you first. So anyway, this is
and
the
it's
Legion.
gonna come for you.
But you first. We're talking about the Legion of Superheroes, and so it's kind of funny. Is what I realized watching this today is that all right. So see, this episode makes it very complicated for the canonicity of the Justice League versus Fatal 5 movie because a few of the Fatal 5 members look completely different, and Supergirl's nowhere to be seen in that movie.
I mean, the Legion is a pretty big organization.
True, but they do show up at the end and Kara's not there. But anyway, so in this episode...
like I said, they're a big organizations. Like, you got to realize, there's hundreds of Legionaries. Like, there's a lot of these Legionaries. So,
True.
It's very possible that when they came in, she was elsewhere.
True. Now, all right, here's my one issue with this episode. So, they just meet Braniac, and then Braniac's like, oh my gosh, I am in love with her. You just met her.
Yeah,
the
love story.
Stop.
I feel like on Supergirl's part, it progresses. Like, the progression on her end is fine.
That's better. But with Braniac, it's like, it's way too fast.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think initially he's just saying that because, like, when he's talking to, like, when the initial conversation with Ollie, he's trying to throw him off the set because he's guilty because he knows he's gonna die, and he's saying that to kind of throw him off the set. Which, by the way, can we give some props to Ollie? He's a great wingman in this episode.
Yeah, Ollie is the wingman. Some would say the quiver man. But anyway, so essentially the Legion pulled Supergirl, Green Lantern, and Green Arrow in for a hard-traveling heroic adventure. That I had to do that. And so they're fighting the Fatal 5, and it's the regular superhero thing. We get the BS romance between Brainiac and 5 and Supergirl. The only reason I say it's BS because it progresses way too fast again.
I think initially when he first said that, when they're in that, like, control room area, I think he's trying to go off the scent, but then he later does.
It doesn't work. I think what they should have done is just teased it and then not touched it in this episode.
I think from Supergirl's end, it's fine.
The Supergirl end was fine because she's just flirting and doing her usual stuff. But
like, obviously she does like him. She obviously, like, she likes him from the start. She calls him cute. Like, it got some progression, and then she kisses him, and then, like, he wants to stay. Like, I think it's fine from her end. From his end, I'm not saying, like, they're probably, like, I think they're around the same age, so, like, that part is fine.
Wait, I have to look this up because this might be another Bruce Timm situation. How old was Braniac 5 in JLU. I can't believe I have to Google this. I'm not seeing age, but here's the thing, though.
Well, there should be an entry on the Justice League wiki.
Yeah, but it's not saying his age. Yeah, but see, here's the difference. It's like, okay, you know what? He's a teenage character, so it's different than like they're. I'm trying to figure out how to properly say this. Let me see. Well, according to there's no like indicator of how old they are.
Yeah, plus the Legion is supposed to be a bit of a teenage team. Like, they are kind of like the Justice League of their time period, but they are more meant to be more younger superheroes. They're kind of close. Like the Legion was DC's answer to the X-Men.
Let me put it this way: this is Paul Dini and Matt McDuffie basically telling Bruce Timm, "This is how you do romance. I know you have no idea on how to do that."
But I will say the story was remarkably well set up. That was a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Where in like their equivalent of like the Danger Room and like, oh, she wants to experience this, relationship with Clark. This is a very
to me, my Legion.
They got the Legion rings. I have one around here somewhere, by the way.
Nerd. But
you're the guy with a trident in the background, so shut up.
Moving on. So I have no reputation for that. But yeah, overall I liked it. The Legion has always been like a team that's not really been my cup of tea, but I do like them in the small doses that they show up. I mean, they were in Young Justice, they were in this. They even had their own show, which I still have to watch. I've never watched that. I heard it was good. But,
I watched a couple episodes. It was a little bit too kiddish for my taste because I actually do like the Legion. I love them because they actually do very complex storytelling, and you got to remember they've been around since the late '60s. So there's also the other thing is Paul Dini actually wrote a lot of classic Legion stories. So having him do the Legion episode is a bit inspired, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And did you catch the Crisis on Infinite Earths / 2100 Samurai cover homage in this episode where Green Lantern's holding Supergirl like Crisis on Infinite Earths / 2100 Samurai?
I caught it as soon as I saw it. I was
like, oh, what they're doing. But you can when it pans up and you see the Legion flying.
I mean, it's very deliberate. Also, the fact that he's holding Supergirl like that. Supergirl, like, they did that on purpose.
Yeah, there's no way that was accidental. That was great. By the way, this is Supergirl's last appearance in the DCAU and the last speaking appearance of Green Arrow.
Wow.
Because we're approaching the end of the show, because after this week, I'm pulling up Max real quick so I can check how many episodes we have left. We have 3 episodes after this week.
Yeah, so I assume we're in for a lot of this is the last appearance of this character, that character.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what we do have to do is that we will, for those of you that don't know, when we finish the actual show, we will go back and watch Epilogue and Justice League versus Fatal 5 because they're all the same story, and then we'll move on to Superman because we can't leave those stories because remember we never watched that because we were going to return when we finish this.
Yeah, and plus, like, with some stuff in the air, I figure it's probably best we do Epilogue. And if we do eventually cover Batman Beyond either on my channel or his, we'll do Epilogue again. Yeah,
there's no problem with that. But so here's some fun facts for you. This was the last episode written by Paul Dini. Dini wrote the teleplay from McDuffie's story. Oh no, does that mean it's all Bruce Timm? Dun dun dun.
You're going to be really mad if you found out that Bruce Timm wrote the World of Cardboard speech.
I'm going to be really mad if I find out Bruce Timm wrote the next episode, because the next for those that don't know, I've been hyping up this Green Lantern BS moment for weeks now. It's in the next episode. So, oh boy, because there's something.
What's the next episode called?
The next episode is called Ancient History. Do not look it up. I want you to actually come at it fresh. Because here's the thing about this. There was no reason to do this. So that's all I'm going to say.
Did
you want to look at it?
I just wrote up who wrote it.
Who did?
Jeff Johns.
Okay, every writer's allowed to have one stinker.
You should tell him that when you interview him.
That would be hilarious. So why did you do that to Jon Stewart? But anyway, so then we have Brainiac 5 and Bouncing Boy pass a wall of statues. The opening scenes on the left, on the far side, the statues are of Douglas Nolan, Pharaoh Lad, Saturn Girl, Cosmic Boy, and Chameleon Boy. Douglas Nolan and Pharaoh Lad do not appear elsewhere in the DCAU, while the other three are guest stars in the New Kids in Town episode. And in the comics, Supergirl has a long history with joining the Legion, as well as a romance with Brainiac 5, and that's fine. They even did this in the Tomorrowverse. Indeed.
And they even did it in Smallville, because they did some Legion stuff in Smallville, and Supergirl eventually says, okay, this time period has Clark, and he takes care of it. So she puts on the Legion ring and goes to the 3000 timeline to work with them. Like that's how they end Supergirl's character in Smallville.
Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I understand it has a lot of precedence for that, so I was fine with that. And in the scene following Supergirl's heroic last stand, Green Lantern fears that he's killed her and picks her up as the sorrowful Legion looks on. This is a direct homage to the cover of Crisis on Infinite Earths and the upcoming issue of 2100 Samurai. the cover, it's funny how you're in the DCAU wiki, huh?
It's funny how that happens, Jared.
It's almost as if someone can edit. No, I'm only kidding.
Wait, did you?
No, I didn't. I wish I did. That'd be hilarious.
If you did, screenshot it, because 5 seconds later they're gonna change it back.
Yeah, what I should do is go into the wiki for the next episode in the trivia section saying they did this to Green Lantern for literally no reason.
Okay, I dare you to do it. I dare you.
I'm not doing that. Supergirl is killed.
Burner account! That's what burner accounts are for.
Yeah. The episode led to speculation that the Legion of Superheroes series that aired from 2006 to 2008 was intended to have been a spin-off that was instead reworked to star a young Superman rather than Supergirl. However, producer James Tucker of both Legion of Superheroes and Justice League Unlimited denied that was ever the case. Oh, okay. But yeah, all in all, fun episode. I like all the Legion characters, like Bouncing Boy. I'm like, okay. They have really weird powers.
I mean, you haven't heard of, there's some weird ones. So as for ratings, I give this a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
Because it is masterfully written. As a fan of the Legion of Superheroes, I gotta give it some extra points for that. The great use of Supergirl, and overall, obviously the Crisis on Infinite Earth reference. This was just a great episode. I love it.
Yeah. So, by the way, some cool appearances of characters. We saw Atomic Skull, Blockbuster. I wondered who that Hulk-looking character was.
I thought he was a Nightwing. I thought he was in Bloodhaven.
Yeah,
and his heart was having some problems.
Dr. Cyber and Queen Bee. So this is another occasion when they have a Wonder Woman villain not fighting Wonder Woman. Why do you guys hate Wonder Woman?
Is Queen Bee, is she who is she?
No. Dr. Cyber is.
So one of them has a Dr. Poison and a Dr. Cyber. And a Dr.
Psycho. Yeah, she has a lot of doctors.
And Wonder Woman was created by a doctor.
You should see her dentist. I'm only kidding.
All
the doctors.
No, the dentist and the dentist likes to say, "May the floss be with you."
Okay. But but the one thing I'm gonna end on, I liked at the end of the episode when Superman is talking to John and Ollie. He goes, "So tell me about this boy that Carr is interested in," and they're like, "Should we tell him it's Brainiac?"
I love the looks on their faces. Plus, it's they don't even need to say it; the audience just knows.
Yeah, exactly. So as for me, I give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. I liked it; it was fun. It's not a 10 out of 10 yet. The next episode is going to be rated pretty low because of what they do to Jon Stewart. I want to hype that up even more. But pretty fun episode. Pretty good one. Bye-bye, Paul Dini. Don't leave me with the mean man. But as far as, so Stay work, everyone. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lame, and she belongs with General Zod. Zois and Max about for life.